Hey there guys, Zach again with 1918 British Air Force. I did record this video already, and as usual, something stupid happens. This time, it didn't actually keep track of how much time I actually did stuff, so you know how that goes. But exciting news today, very exciting news today. Ethan sent me a Skype message saying that Toonami was coming back. You know how excited that makes me? It's crazy. And I looked up the exact date, and it's going to be May 26th when it's going to be coming back for sure, which is fucking sweet. That's next Saturday, I believe. Steve Bloom is doing the voice of Tom again, which, if you guys need, Tom's the host of the show who has shown us all this amazing anime and whatnot. I actually did this on April Fool's Day. Instead of showing Tommy Wiseau's The Room like they do every year, they brought back Toonami for a night. They're bringing it back for every Saturday is what it's looking like. The lineup on April Fool's was Dragon Ball Z, Mobile Suit Gundam Wing, which I love me some Gundam Wing. Tenchi Muyo, not Tenchi in Tokyo, but Tenchi Muyo. Outlaw Star, Blue Submarine number 6, and Trigun. All of which are really, really good animes. All of which were the stepping stones into becoming a nerd back in, I don't know, 2000, 1999, back then. Way back in the day, yo. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. It's so cool that something from my childhood is being updated and being aimed towards adults now. From what I heard, since I didn't have TV back in April, it was a more adult-oriented version of Toonami. Sorry, I totally spaced. A more adult-oriented version of Toonami. I'm going to lower this a little bit. There we go. Which is cool. It's a really cool idea that they're bringing this back for all of us nerds who grew up watching anime, watching it's just so cool. I think it's really cool. I'm sure a lot of you who watch this channel probably have watched Toonami at least once, especially since it had an 11-year run. You know, that's a long ass time. I'm sure you at least watched it once. It's really cool. I'm just super excited about it. Yeah, that's so cool. So cool. May 27th, the next day, the lineup for anime will be starting at 12 a.m. Bleach, Full Metal Alchemist, Durarara. I'm pretty sure I've watched that anime. I'm not 100%. I'm going to control click it. Just a second. No, I have not seen this anime. I lied. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Fooly Cooly. Everybody knows that's one of my favorites. Cowboy Bebop. One of my other favorites. Excuse me, that sounded kind of gross. At 3 a.m., even more Bleach. 3:30. Ghost in a Shell, Standalone Complex, second gig, which I'm assuming is the second season of Standalone Complex. 4 a.m., even more Bleach, and then it repeats. So, so cool. I'm so glad Toonami's coming back. That's it's a big part of growing up for me. It's weird, all these things that are coming back when I'm 21. Side notes, what I've been doing recently, I spent pretty much the last 2 days drawing. I'm going to remember to put the links in the below thing in my pants about Mark Crilly and I Draw Girls, because these are two people that I learned how to do this from. These are two pictures that I'm actually proud of. My Batman's a little bit fucked up, but it was my first time doing Batman, so I don't give a fuck. Oh Jesus! Oh jeez! Just leave those on the floor. Right here is a Mark Crilly drawing. Showed me how to do that. I'm pretty proud of it. I think it came out really well for me not knowing what I was doing. I'm really stoked on that. I also have another drawing on the back that I will show you in a little bit. It's my little bit less impressive drawing of a chick with a really long face. Because I screwed up on the measurements. Not measurements, but spacings. And then Batman. Sweet-ass Batman. I don't mind the hands, and excuse the right arm for being a little bit bigger than the left arm and other things. But this is like, really? In like 4 years, like the 2 times I've really drawn something and like learned how to draw something and trying to learn techniques about drawing. Because I really am going to go after my comic book thing. I don't know what I'm going to do in it, but I have a feeling that if I learn how to draw, it's going to bring out more creativity in me as a person rather than just sulking because I can't get from what's here onto a page when I'm writing. Instead, I can just draw it, like what's the imagery in my mind, and just do it. Maybe not do my own artwork, but just have it there, so I can like, oh, that's what I meant. So now I can write it down or show it to somebody who's a better artist and do it for me. Anyways, those are my 2 things I'm pretty proud of. I did those yesterday. Yeah, it was fun. Also, chick with absurdly long face. You gotta excuse that, and not wide enough shoulders. And yeah, she looks kind of like a lizard person. Like I would expect, this is what a Yuan-ti would look like. I don't know if you guys know what a Yuan-ti is, but if you have played any sort of Dungeons and Dragons, I'm sure you do. Also, excuse me, this is my draw up for Abaddon the first time. This is a couple days before I started practicing stuff. And here's Abaddon. If you guys don't know who Abaddon is, he's going to be the superhero in my Mutants and Masterminds campaign. The Superman, sort of. Except he's the child of basically Superman and the devil. So, you know how that goes. And the Superman in my universe, like the original one, was his mother, who landed, not quite sure where, but she was raised by a punk and a goth, and she's not particularly pretty as compared to the other bodacious babes that are super heroines. So she has some self-image problems, and like she's a little fucked up to be Superman, but she's still a good guy. And this is my first drawing of her giant head as usual. I have really bad, it's kind of like timing with music. Like I have really bad timing. This is sort of the same thing. Like I can kind of do everything, but it can't be in time. So my proportions are pretty terrible, and I can kind of do what I want to do, but my proportions are really bad. So it's like one of those fundamentals that I have a really hard time grasping. I'm going to keep practicing that, and hopefully I can get better at it, and hopefully I can do something with comic books. That's something that's really important to me. That's something that's really superheroes and comic books and all that medium has really helped me as a person, along with my family and whatnot. So yeah, those are, if you guys want to find out more about Abaddon and my characters, I'll do a Zlog just about them, but until that point I am not going to do that. So Mark Crilly, look up Mark Crilly on YouTube. He's great. He shows you step by step, explains everything, makes you do guidelines, which is really important. The guy who I did the Batman drawing from, I Draw Girls, he doesn't do guidelines, which, I mean, is cool if you can do that. I can't translate that well, so I'm going to try both styles and see if I can't mix the two. Also, with the kind of where I'm at as a person, I kind of want to do like an Americanized manga sort of type thing as far as comic books go, so who knows, I might be able to pull it out of my ass. But anyways, Toonami's back May 26th. Remember that, because I'm going to be there. Hopefully you guys are going to be there. Anyways, it's been Zach with 1918 British Air Force. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe, dance. I don't really give a fuck though, because as long as you guys enjoyed the video, that's all that really matters to me. Anyways, this is the part where I say goodbye, so goodbye. Maybe, eventually. See, I didn't hit the red button again. It doesn't matter when I say goodbye, because I'm never going to hit the red button the first time. So I'm going to hit it now, so goodbye.